Okay, welcome to my FSD beta video. Hang on just a bit. There's a human there, so I stopped it. So if you've never seen one of these before, you can tell that FSD beta is on.
Last drive on this version.
Oh, ignore him. Last video on this version. There's a new version coming out, so I wanted to get an archive of what this one felt like before I got to the next one. I have several of these videos, I've just never published them. Come on, Sonny.
10.12.2.
Yes, I'm on 10.12.2 right now. You know that the car is under computer control if there's a blue steering wheel in the top. Sorry for the interruption there, but in this next thing, as I go around the corner, watch how the car goes over the white line. Top left of the display. Now this part I don't normally do the commute on. He means full self-driving. He doesn't do full self-driving at this part.
25. Awesome.
Okay. My old self versus my new self. So it used to always see a 25 mile per hour school speed limit, and it would always slow down even though it's not supposed to at that time. And this time it didn't. And over here it used to always stop. White line. Notice how it's going over the white lines there? That's one of the things they improved, that it would actually go across those lines and made for a smoother driving experience in several places, such as when you're going around corners. But now we're just terrorizing pedestrians. That didn't really help with that pedestrian there. Yeah. And over here, I'm supposed to yield to traffic from 146, but the car doesn't know that, so I had to take over. So yeah, all this stuff I would not normally turn on autopilot for, because it's just too annoying. This is the spot where I would normally turn it on. That's what original Sunny agreed with.
It does this part pretty well.
Now the amazing part is that it's just so commonplace now that for the boring bits, I'm just speeding through the FSD beta doing its thing, which is amazing. And the relevance of this particular boring clip is that the car does in fact stop for stopped traffic and waits at stoplights and then goes. And I believe I cut out the part where I was waiting for the light to change. Yep, here we go again. On the road again. I am driving on the road again. In my EV, I never had any friends. Oh, wait, maybe a little bit less talking for me now. Or more singing.
I'm taking over.
Oh yeah. I get nervous when this car goes right up to the car behind it's following. So I'm probably one of the worst FSD drivers. I just don't trust it to do its thing, even though it's probably better at it than I am.
Actually, the navigation is wrong. I need to fix that.
Oh yeah. I was actually navigating towards work, and it like chooses the wrong roads to go down. It'll go down Old Henry Road, and I wanted to stay on 146 because I really don't like the right-hand turn onto Old Henry Road, at least on traffic. So I have a intermediate address programmed in, which gets me around another tricky spot in Anchorage, where it would want to take like a little side residential road rather than staying on the main road. Voiceover on my voiceover. I was checking what mode I was in. I was set in chill mode. Oh, this video is done at 60 frames per second and then sped up, so if you go frame by frame, you can see, it should show, Sunny, nobody wants to go frame by frame. A lot of detail during those better parts. But they're not going to do that. It's okay. You didn't have to say that. Yeah, it's going to jerk the steering wheel to the right there, and I took over. Yeah, I don't trust this part. It's got too much stuff going on. Those cones there. Not to mention they haven't programmed it for railroad crossings yet either. And then I turn it on. This is when I'm adjusting my route back over to work. And then it turns out work is not where I need to go anyway, so I'll adjust it again in the future. I'm actually going to go to Heine Brothers to get myself some nice coffee and stay on the left-hand side of the road. Sonny, you need to clarify what you meant by that. Left-hand side of the road on Blankenbaker, that is. Not right now. Thank you. Yeah, this turn is a very sharp turn. And it does it. Yay. Yeehaw. And there was nobody waiting, because if somebody was waiting, we would not be slowing them down. Coming up, this is when I think I adjusted, and I forgot about the speed bump. That's okay. The car sees the speed bump, it slows down, but it doesn't slow down to, like I would do at like maybe 18 or 15 miles per hour for the speed bump. It goes at like 20. Bump. So this is a little bit bumpy. My grandson used to call them up and downs. But it is really nice to have autopilot on this road, because I hate that like having to slow down for speed bumps thing, having to make that decision, am I going to slow down now or later? And now I just offload it off to the car. That nice person was cleaning up glass from the road. Well, I mean, it's his job, but I'm so glad he does it. And speed bump number 2, and then number 3 is coming up here in a bit. I'm just using the GoPro mic in the original recording. It's not the best.
Slowing down way early for that.
Yeah, it slowed down too early. Wait, I just said that. That little red flower in the windshield, given to me by Andrea Huang.
Okay, this upcoming intersection, I usually always take it by hand. I'll try to let it do its thing, but
Doubting me doesn't know.
I have a green. Hey, so much easier.
There you go. Yeah, that little flower, little 5-6-year-old girl gave it to me. She's like 20 something now, and I've had that in every one of my cars.
And get over early. Thank you.
This is the place where FSD shines. Multi-lane roads like this. It's got a lot of training for that.
Blinker. Give me a blinker. Come on, blinker.
Yeah, so FSD and I disagree on the use of turn signals. I believe a turn signal is to tell the people behind you that you're about to do something silly before you hit the brakes. FSD beta will hit the brakes, and then at like the last moment will start to use a turn signal, which I disagree with.
Blinker, then turn.
Yeah, you tell him, Sonny.
Good job, car.
Now I should just like stop talking during the original recording.
Just did some road work here, so it's a little bit hesitant. Some lane markings missing. Okay, somewhere around here is where it always takes the left lane too early. Here.
Okay, and we're coming to the end of this video. This intersection is too crazy for me to do.
Let it take.
Maybe after this next version it'll be able to take it, but anyway, so there you go. Thank you for watching.